Well, people, today what we're doing on the 30-06, can you believe it? Got the 30-06 right there. Got the smoking gun, wood-fired pellet grill. And right now I got my actual temperature of my meat is 118. And I am cooking all kinds of good stuff. I got chicken on the bottom. I got corn on the top. I got chuck roast there. I got it all seasoned. I got applesauce in there. So I'm actually just fired it up, guys. Just got her going a few minutes ago. Sorry about that. But anyway, got my drip tray down here, and I got another one inside. Got my beer opener right there, guys. Can you believe a beer opener? I got my stack here blowing out the blue smoke, and I got my power cord right there. I got my clean out there. I put some pecan pellets in there today to try them out. Still got the hickory on the bottom. I didn't change them out. Oh, I got a change out place right here. And then I can sit on this shelf, but I don't know, it's not really set right. Kind of in a hole. Kind of must have had a grease spot or something. It wasn't quite set right. It's a little bit off. Gotta push this. This thing rolls pretty easy for how big it is, and with the big casters and stuff. And there, I got some grease running down into it. I don't know. It's coming off the grease tray, dripping there. Thought I had the grease tray on there. I think I do. It looks right. No, I'll find out when I get done. But anyway, I didn't put any foil in it. They said a high temperature of foil might create a gas, so I'm not using foil. So I'm going to use just simple old, this is my workstation right here. Back of a pickup truck, guys. This is my table. It's portable, and I can't sit on it, it's too high. So I'll have to get a lawn chair out. And I use everything here. I throw a plastic bag on it because that makes it safe. I got my gloves to grab the probe, water bottles, apple juice. And I did find out something. If you're using these sprayers, guys, they're cheap. If you don't clean them completely out after you got to use them that same day, you can't use the apple juice again there a couple days later. It'll get mold in it, and you can't clean it out. Throw it away so you don't get sick. I don't believe in anything that's dirty. And by the way, if you buy a Chinese, one of these steps, guys, you know, I don't remember what it was. It was a Chinese step. And it used to go on the side of the pickup like that. Well, I was getting in the truck the other day, and I'm gotten a little heavier over the years. But you notice it fell off the side of the truck. Very disappointing. You know, it started creeping down, and I bailed off in it before I got hurt. But, you know, the daggum things, the inside piece, where how they welded them together is junk freaking pot metal, and they don't hold up nothing. They're just for looks. They're not for having somebody sit on them. So, but that's Chinese down there. This is all Chinese garbage. Just don't recommend them, guys. Them things are worthless. They're supposed to go on your pickup. They look good, but they fall apart within about 2 years. So, don't buy them. Get one of these things, guys. It's American made. I like these. I mean, I'm not a salesman, guys, but I like quality, you know, and I like good food. And another Chinese things, guys, is right here. I'm going to turn this up just this way so you guys can see. This Chinese garbage, the freaking propane thing fell out. Took it out. It rusted out across the bottom. And I didn't clean it out since I used it, but I had an extremely hot fire, guys, from the charcoals, and that melted them aluminum foil pans. They don't hold up. And it burned all the chicken. Everything burned on the outside, raw inside. You can't eat that way, you know. That's just not safe. I haven't taken it to the scrap yard yet. I might use it to sheet metal for something. Yeah, it's tin. I might need it for a piece of tin. put over a hole. But yeah, them things are garbage. Anything China, it doesn't hold up, guys. You might get 1 cook or 2 cooks out of it. You write your eval on it, and then it just epic fails. So that's my epic fail on that, and an epic fail on that thing. Both are Chinese, so I'm not, you know, going to kill the Chinaman, but I don't think that's quite right. The Chinaman should have built it a little bit to not try to get me killed, or, you know, whatever. You know, this fell apart because it's really bad. You know, the amount of money you pay for them things, another 20 bucks. I could have bought American made one. I should have did that, but I was trying to save money since I bought a house in Kansas and lost my identity, and the district attorney down there stole the abstract documents and the funds for the abstract. Then the dang magistrate's son I turned in for drug dealing, and because he was on a concrete pour, and the guy basically broke all kinds of laws. I don't know if you can see the smoke. I really can't see it today that good, but you can see a blue smoke coming out of the smoker, real nice and faint. So it's burning really, really clean. There's very little ash coming out here. I just got a mouthful of smoke. The wind ain't blowing very good, and Mr. Fly come to visit, and I don't like them. But anyway, yeah, they stole my identity down there, and then they decided to. First, they started out with credit cards, and then the debit cards, and then they destroyed the house down there in Kansas, and then they turned around and tried to destroy my good name. And they did everything, tried to kill me. They broke in the house at 11 o'clock at night. They stalked me, shot at me multiple times. Cops couldn't go to them because they were dirty, part of a cult group with a guy stalking me. So I don't recommend people going to Smith County, Kansas at all. And I don't think any veterans should actually have to go through what I went through. You buy a house, you run a construction company for years, never had a problem, you donate to charity, doing about $200,000 to charity up in Bergen Mercy, because Myers and Carter Leapley wouldn't sign a change order, but Waldinger didn't have a superintendent for their project, and Waldinger decided, well, they're not going to pay me because they can't get paid because they didn't have anybody to go see the change orders. Well, to me, that's not their fault, because in my contract was that they were supposed to pay for all additional work orders. And no matter what, because if I bid something only 4 foot deep and it becomes 34 feet deep, there's 30 foot of deep difference in depth. It's a lot of material, guys, a lot of wages, a lot of time, a lot of work. And then you get shorted, and that hurts the pocket. But, you know, they get paid, and then they wanted me to do another job for them. I laughed at them. $500,000 they owe me, and, you know, and I'm not going to deal with them again because they're not credible to me. Because if they don't pay their bill within 30 days, and every time I put an invoice in and I don't get paid, and it takes 7-8 months or 5 years, I'm not working for somebody like that ever again. It's not worth my time. They're not the federal government where you can actually get paid later on. And federal law states 15 days from invoice on federal contracts. So why are they better than the federal law, federal government? Which I don't believe they are. I think they're just snakes in the grass. But anyway, that's my opinion, guys. And but I definitely like this smoker because I'm very impressed with, not this China one, the Smoking Gun 30-06. Look how the engravement is. Check this out. This is the reason why I'm filming it. Look, it says 30-06, guys. I ain't lying. That's what it says. But it says Smoking Gun, but their company is Smoking Gun Jerky Inc. They're out of Lincoln, Nebraska. And I stopped there to get a piece of beef jerky because I was kind of hungry and needed something to snack on. And I walked in there exactly what I've been looking for about 5-6 years. I wanted something not like that. So I got one of these, and I'm very impressed. You know, I put a mark up here. That was yesterday, but it was down here where I started, just down here about 1 inch. So basically, this thing really hasn't used hardly any pellets for how long I've been cooking. But anyway, I'm going to let this thing go back to cooking, guys. I'm going to go kick back a little bit, sit down, watch a little TV or something. I got the thermostat set for You know, I'm cooking the chuck up on top, and they say it's supposed to be at 250 for corn, or 300 to corn, but I figure 250 corn. Leave it set in there, smoke for a couple hours, and then, because I started at 4, and everything was still getting thrown in the grill, and it was set at the temperature already. So, but I like the color. It's a gray color, silver color, and black. It's a good combination for me. I got to clean it up a little bit, but you know, I wipe it down every time when it's not hot, guys. Don't do it when it's hot, you burn yourself. Even though it's a double wall, they do get a little warm. You know, you can feel the warmth on it a little bit, because it does radiate heat back into this, but, and even the back wall, so this is a little warm. You can touch it, but I wouldn't recommend, you know, sleeping on it unless it's dead winter. It might be a little warm if the heat goes out. But if the heat goes out, you ain't got power, so unless you run a generator, and then you might be able to stay warm for a little bit. But I would leave the lid open. But then you'll have a lot of smoke in the house. So I don't know. I just figured just give your razzle a little time, see what you're up to. But you always clean them out when you're done, and it's ready to go the next time. And it's a whole lot easier. Make sure you have a brittle pad. One of these steel wool things, guys. These Scotch-Brite pads I've got. I use a vacuum cleaner. I keep it here. Scotch-Brite. And I found this at the Dollar General store. It was like a couple bucks. And it scrubs. You know, the stainless steel scrubbers. And it works great on the roller grate. And you don't have any bristles, guys. The bristles is a big thing, because you don't want to eat a piece of bristle and send the kids into the hospital, or the old lady, or yourself. And this don't have that. You can see this bright silver thing. If they break off, they're a big long string, so it's safer, you know. I would get you some of them to clean any barbecue grill, unless it's porcelain, and then I don't know what you're gonna have to do. You'll have to do some research on it. But don't use any wire, guys. That wire stuff, the brass, even the brass bristles and the steel wires, stay away from them, guys, when you're cooking, because that will really get you in trouble. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I'll talk to you later before I talk your ears off. Bye.